everybody. Today we're gonna be making some apple buns. I already made them. They smell. We're making these in honor of me getting into Copenhagen study abroad. When I was in Copenhagen, I had the most amazing cinnamon cardamom buns, and me and my family, we love apple pastries. So I decided to make some apple buns. So I'm gonna show you how to make them. They're actually so delicious. I think this is the softest brioche I've made. Maybe the cinnamon rolls are like the same, but these might be the softest. I don't know. Okay, for these apple buns, I need to start it the night before because I'm using sourdough starter instead of yeast. And I've been waiting for that to rise for like 2 hours. And I was looking at the recipe earlier, and I knew I had to use brown butter, and I was like, oh, I should probably brown the butter. I didn't brown the butter. And now I have to let it cool and stuff in the fridge or in the freezer before I even start making, like mixing together the flour and stuff to put the sourdough starter in it. So now I have to wait even longer. And then it's already 9:30. Whatever. I'm so excited to make these though. So right now I'm browning butter. Let me show you. Currently just brown butter, and so now I'm gonna get the KitchenAid mixer out and start on the flour and stuff. I put it in the freezer, so hopefully it freezes kind of fast. But look at this. Also, don't mind my face. I'm also having my tea at this time. Okay, now we add eggs. I don't need this today. The eggs and the yeast. It's early the next morning. We got up to make apple butter. Well, we got up to make apple butter and put this in the fridge. So let's see how it's looking. Last night I ended up having to wait like maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes for the brown butter to freeze in the freezer. So I showered and then came down and put it in. Since I used sourdough starter, it needed to proof for like 8 to 10 hours, not just 2. So I really hope it's doubled in size. It's not very hefty. It didn't fucking rise. You're joking. Okay, into the saucepan we have apples and water and apple cider vinegar, some light brown sugar. We're gonna put this on the stove to make apple butter. Okay, we've got the apple butter going on the stove, and I'm just checking this again, and it's risen a bit. So we're gonna wait a little longer. I don't know how long that's gonna have to cool before doing the like spreading it out part, but this has to go in the fridge for 2 hours. So I might wait another hour because that's gonna take a second, and then put it in the fridge. I don't know. Okay, so the apples are starting to get darker in color. I'm supposed to wait until they're like amber, and I've been cooking them for almost 2 hours now, and it said to do it for 2 hours. So I think at the 2 hour mark, it'll probably be good. I'm also trying not to burn it, but I was just eating. So I wasn't able to be stirring it the whole time. I hope this is enough. I did more apples than it said to do. Okay, I think it's time to put the dough in the fridge because I don't think it's risen any more since I showed you. Oh, maybe it has. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, it's been a little over 2 hours now, but it's definitely a deep amber. So I'm gonna put it in this glass jar, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge, and then we can finally roll out the dough, and then it'll only be like 4 more hours. Okay, the apple butter's chilled, so now we're gonna mix it with other butter. I have softened butter, this sugar, cinnamon, 40 grams of demerara sugar, 35 grams of castor sugar, 80 grams of soft butter. It says like 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, but we're just gonna dump a bunch in there. And then 80 grams of the apple butter. But I'm gonna do more than 80 grams. And then I'm gonna mix it all together to make the apple butter. Okay, I've just started rolling it out. I'm trying to make it a square. It's not really working. And then I'll put on the apple butter. Okay, I think that's as much of a square or rectangle that I'm gonna get it to be. So now let's put on some apple butter. Fold it in thirds. And then we're gonna wrap the parchment in. While that's in the freezer for about 10 minutes, I'm gonna get an egg wash ready. Literally just gonna crack an egg and scramble it. And then we're gonna braid and plate the buns, then let them proof, and then bake them. And we also have to make the glaze. Okay, before I take these out of the freezer, or before I took them out of the freezer, I went ahead and buttered up a muffin tin, and I just did it everywhere. We're gonna roll it out again, and then cut and braid it. I'm spreading the rest of the apple butter on. I made a little extra and made it a little more like liquidy than last time, or than the first time, just because I wanted it to spread better. And I kept the skin on. I think I already said that. 1, for more flavor, and 2, because I like a little texture. Also, I'm so sorry, like, if this is boring and I'm not talking a lot. It's just hard to talk while I'm also doing this. But multitasking while baking is hard. This is my first time doing this, don't judge. They're still gonna taste good. I definitely should have done it the other way, whatever. Damn it, because now I need to roll them out again. Guys, these got so messy. I tried to braid one, it looks like shit, so we're not showing that one. These might be thin. Whatever, we'll have some crustier ones. Oh my god. It smells great though, like, smells great. All right, let's try to braid this one. And like, look, some of the apple butter's coming out. Oh, I cut these way too thin. I should have put this back in the fridge. Like, look at this. This is a nightmare. Oh no, oh no, fail. No way I can get them all up to put them in the fridge. Whatever. As long as they taste good, right? Oh my god, fail. I really fucking tried, oh. Okay, water break. I really tried to braid those things. No, it's not working. So now I have these ones proofing. There's 4 of them. The 2 like small ones at the end, and then the 2 I had already tried to do. The 2 I had already tried to do and braid. One of them turned out fine, but then when I was putting it in the tin, I put it in lopsided. So that's my bad, my bad. I had to put them in the freezer. Water break. Trust I'm a good baker, okay? I'm actually a good baker. This is my first time doing anything like this. Also, that reminds me, like, I always think like, oh, I'd be so good on a baking show. The only thing is the time. The time, no. I could not keep up with the time. Like 30 minutes to bake a cake. They have more than 30 minutes, but that's crazy. I could never, no. I'm too much of a perfectionist. I could never do that. Anyway, I think I can take them out of the freezer now and start to actually braid them. Okay, you guys, I think I'm doing it. I think I'm slowly but surely doing it. I took some out of the freezer. I did two. So now let's see if I can keep going. Let me plate this one. Plate as in P-L-A-I-T. You know, like braid plating. Not plating as in putting it on the plate. Hopefully this turns out really good. Except for one of them already broke. Making croissants must be so hard. Oh my god. Because I like sort of laminated this. Laminate? Is that what it's called? Whatever. I sort of did that for these. And it's so hard. But also I guess the second time I used the apple butter, I made it more liquidy. I think that's my problem. I think that's my issue. Like that's cute, right? It's kind of small though. But like I made it small. Wait, what? I made it too liquidy. Like I should have just did the normal like butter. Let's do all of these now. I feel like this one will be really good. Actually, I'm gonna keep these in the freezer and just go back and do them every fucking time. I mean, take them out every time. That one already had, fuck. Got my nail, you wanna see? Now I have to cut it. Yeah, I think my issue is the top layer I made like jammy. No, do not break. Kind of. Bitches. Look at that shit. We fucking did it. Egg wash time. Oh my god, that was terrible. Next time I need to not make it liquidier. Oh my god. Like a jam. Like I made it like a jam. Why did I do that? Yeah. Okay, egg wash. Then it has to rise for 45 minutes. But it's okay because the glaze that's supposed to go on top takes like 40 minutes. And then I bake it for like 18 to 20 minutes. But I want to eat dinner first before I bake it. So that by the time it's done, I'll have had 20 minutes to digest. Oh my god, if these are not good, that might be my last straw. That might be my last straw. I should have just made the apple butter like normal. Oh, I'll need to wash this bristle thing so that I can. Oh my god, that would have been my last straw. That would have been my last straw. Time to let it proof. Let's make the glaze. Jesus Christ. Look. Okay, last step. Got a pan. I'm gonna make the glaze for the top. It said to use apple juice, but at the store I found this and it's cinnamon spice apple cider. The more cinnamon the better, you know? So I had this, 1 liter, 4 cups, and then 2 cinnamon sticks on medium-high heat. Oh, wrong one. For 40 minutes. So the 40 minutes will be fun. That's 2, 3, 4, and then 2 cinnamon sticks. 1, 2. The glaze is almost finished and I've just preheated the oven. And then we bake them. Look how cute. Look at how magnificent. So delicious.